This is the story of love, life, admiration, romance, best friendship, and hard working. This is the story of Ash and Josh. Please, just sit through it. Trust me, it'd be good.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's banter, I swear.
Yeah, we spare. Free banter.
It all began about 2 years ago when I was essentially running away from home. That's another very long story.
Oh,
there
God.
I am, sat on the little swing. And I just so happened to be observing this bunch of, well, what looked like idiots, playing on Zipwire, wrestling and having what looked like a really good time. There they are having their good time, even though they're really rubbishly drawn.
Basically, that was me and my friends, and basically we saw Ashley alone on the swing, and we thought, you know what, let's invite him to come play. Well, we sound like 5-year-olds at this point. We were actually like 15. Basically, what we were doing is we were having a game of, what we call King of the Hill, was basically we beat each other up to try and
Win the
take
Zipwire.
win the Zipwire. Yeah, and we thought, you know what, he looked a bit alone, so we decided to basically invite him over for, well, essentially, just to have some fun, just because he was alone.
And I became one of the idiots with the Zipwire.
Yay.
Over the next few weeks and months, I basically escaped from home more and more often. I make it sound like a prison. To be fair, it was. But that's another story, like I said. And I was hanging out with Josh and Connor, our other friend, a lot more often. And eventually we became basically a trio. We were the best of friends, and we had some pretty good adventures, wouldn't you say?
Yes! Basically, back in the summer of 2013, it was Ash, me, and our other friend Connor. And we had a pretty big group that we used to hang out around with at the local park. And, well, eventually, as time went by, well, less and less of us started turning up. Obviously, we couldn't last forever. And eventually, it just whittled down. And eventually, it just came to us again. All on our own. Sad.
Just see the little tear going down there.
All. Right there.
By this time, things had gotten pretty bad at home for me, and things with my mum were getting even worse.
I mean, I remember the time we were literally standing outside your house arguing with your mother.
And that was the week that I finished it, and I left home. And I moved in with one of the people who I was friends with Josh and Connor. And I'm still living with them now, and everything has really just gotten better and better. So, yeah, essentially, my backstory turned into a better future. Yeah!
Yum.
So as time went on, and as I think it turned into 2014, Connor started hanging out with a bunch of ragtag mad people
Connor.
in town.
Known as the Blue Banana Crew.
Yeah, basically they loitered around Blue Banana and had fun. And he thought it was just what we needed. So he decided to invite us, and we became part of the town crew team thing.
And basically, we were all kind of worried together at first because it was a pretty large gang. It's a gang of around literally 40 people
Literally
that all meet up.
loads and loads
It's like,
of people.
yeah, it is a lot of people. And
For two socially awkward nerds, we were pretty overwhelmed.
yeah, but we went there, and it's basically been, it has only amplified our lives, really.
It's given us a huge group of friends.
And well, yeah.
I think that was pretty much like one of the turning points for us.
So then it all turned around for us. I mean, like, we actually got like a bunch of friends again, and we were hanging out. And I remember on our first day of town, we're actually thinking, you know what, this is great. This has really turned around our lives. I mean, from a distance, these guys look really quite scary, but
And
when you
from
get
an
out to meet
outside
them,
view-
they're lovely.
From outside view, it probably sounds like we're being really soppy right now.
I know, but
Genuinely, for us in the position we were in after such a bad start, it really was, I guess, the making of
started
us.
picking up pace. Well, as time went on, our friendships with everybody grew greater. I mean,
It brought us together even more.
it brought us together even more, and we became like infamous. We were like you know, that three best friends in town. Like, you wouldn't expect to be best friends, but we were really close friends. Like, everybody who, like, saw us together. Like, I remember Don Peters seeing us together. Remember that? And he was just like, you know what? I've seen a lot of friendship in my time, but, like, you guys, you are some close friends.
We genuinely set the bar for...
We've raised the bar. People, and actually, and this was a first for us back then. I know this was... we were only like 15. Well, I was like 15, whatever.
I was what, 17? I think.
You were like 17. And actually, after our lives had picked up, and we actually began to get girlfriends. Don't think that this love between us.
even though
this is a big, even though we are Jashly.
Yeah, Jashly is a thing.
Yeah, this love heart resembles us getting girlfriends. Okay, and even Connor himself got some girlfriends. I mean, yeah, we were rolling in it.
And I'm happy to say that I even found a girl who pretty much is my equal, and before getting too soppy, is basically still with me now, and I'm very, very glad about that.
But as time went on, eventually things fade, and well, to be honest, we've parted a bit from Connor. We don't see him as much.
Some ways not out of choice, other ways have been circumstance. But, of course, we never obviously give up on him, and also he was, of course, the reason why we joined town in the first place. So,
and for that, we have to thank him. We
and
basically
have a lot to owe him for, yeah. So basically, this is us in the present day. I mean, just two friends hanging around.
Around the corner, clearly loving each other.
Don't
take it too far.
There is a bit too much love sometimes.
A bit too much love, a lot of love,
a lot
of this,
and I'm currently in the middle of doing a huge qualification and working my butt off, and Josh over here is doing his thing in his band.
Yeah, I've got a band. I am the drummer. I am the drummer of a band. That just makes me look like I've gone, yeah. But no, there's drumsticks. And
I think we mentioned once before, he just bangs things.
Yeah, I just bang things.
And I'm being a receptionist in a law firm doing things I would never have expected to.
Be honest, Ashley never actually went to school.
Yeah, I mean, if we like back in time here, that was basically me, rubbish, all sorted, done, no exams. And so to be where I am now is literally living the high life for me. You know, stable
You went
girlfriend,
to ACT,
good friends.
didn't you?
I did.
Went to an ACT course, and what was it?
Well, I'm currently doing an NVQ in business and admin, and yeah, all that boring stuff. But it's great because.
But for a guy who's literally, well, started from literally rock bottom, no exams, nothing, to be offered a job in a receptionist at Darwin Grey.
It leaves me with this face.
Also with a line for it.
Forget the line. I guess if I could say something mushy about you, Josh, I would say that I've seen you progress from a very big dick to a smaller dick.
Also, I've got nail varnish on. Look at how fabulous that is. I'm not sure if I said that in a previous video. You might have noticed.
You show them that after saying that you progressed.
I progressed, but then I degressed.
And so that brings us to the end of another video. Hope you enjoyed seeing... Josh! Hope you enjoyed seeing how we came to be, and we'll see you...
Hell, let's be honest.
Shut up, we're superstars. We'll see you in the next one.